Okay. Cool. Lugani.
Okay.
Cool. Lugani.
Okay.
Cool. Whoops. Okay, my desktop audio is playing through, so that looped. Okay, well, we have that off now. Okay, so I guess the best first step, let me adjust myself here, would be for me to explain what the hell I think I'm doing. So a few of you, if you're watching this VOD back, may know me from Lids' stream. Lids Vids does something called Light Night with Pyre, where basically he will set up matches between people in Pyre, and he'll just bring people in every week to just kind of play some matches. I have showed up a couple of times on that stream with this thing. It took me a very long time to figure out how to get it to work with Pyre, because Pyre did not inherently recognize this as a controller. It did not recognize any inputs from it, so I had to improvise and map it to keyboard inputs, which took a long time. With Hades, luckily, because I also, for some reason, want to play Hades with a Guitar Hero controller, Hades actually did recognize the controller on its own. Actually, I need to change my audio settings for just a moment. Okay, that should be better. So Hades actually recognized this basically as a controller. So everything was like working, air quotes. There were a couple of things that I had to remap, and like this might absolutely shock you, but the game did not inherently recognize star power and whammy bar as inputs, so I had to map those to keyboard inputs. But everything else kind of just works. I don't want to say that because like it doesn't, but it does. So basically, I can use this little D-pad here for movement, and these buttons are just basically the same as Xbox 360 buttons would be. So green is A, which is, in the case of Hades, dash. You know, red is B, which is normally cast. I swapped red and blue around. So instead now, red is attack and blue is cast. And yellow is special. So you have the basic gist of everything there, and then I just have orange mapped to interact to open doors and that kind of thing. And then I just have star power currently is set to call, which we're going to be starting from a fresh save file here, so we're not going to have call for a little bit, but this will eventually happen. Yeah, I have it set to call, and I think also the command to give nectar to somebody in the House of Hades. And whammy bar, I believe, currently is just set to open up my boon info. I don't really want it mapped to anything super important that I would need to use in the middle of combat, because this is difficult. So, yeah, right now, this is just boon info, and then I have my little pause button here. And then I have played a decent bit with this thing, and I've been... I do use a different control setup for the Adamant Rail, where you need a reload button. There I just map orange to reload button, and I make my little select button here interact to like open doors and things. But that is the basic gist of what's going on here. So we're going to be starting from a completely fresh save file, and we're going to be basically seeing how many runs it takes us to get to and beat Hades. Now, full disclosure, I have beaten Hades once with this. I've beaten the full game before, but I've actually beaten Hades with a Guitar Hero controller, but a single time. So we're going to be starting from a brand new save file. Let me get switched over here. Okay. Let me adjust That's better. Okay. I'm also going to adjust my audio levels. Okay, let's... This should be fine? Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. If anybody is in chat currently watching, if you have any feedback on audio levels, I would be absolutely glad to hear it. But for now... Okay. I think it's 'cause my mouse came out. What happened? Hold on, let me get this out of the way. That is really odd. Please. Sorry. Well, I have an idea. It involves Alt F4 in Hades and trying again. I'm not sure why this is happening, but it looks like I'm not getting any controller inputs. Which has not happened before, but you know, as soon as you start a stream of anything, that is inevitably when everything breaks. So we will. Let me just unplug and replug before I actually boot it up. Let's see if that helps. Get rid of that. Oh, thank you, Aqua. Okay, we have made it. We're here. So this first save file is my actual main save file that I first beat the game with. This is the one where I just got done. This was my guitar save file where I just got done beating Hades for the first time, and this is the one that we are now going to be starting on. I don't know if I expect to make it to Megara immediately. I don't remember if I did the first time. I don't think I did.
Inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully. Goodbye, Father.
Okay, so this is something that happens sometimes. Every now and then the mouse is on the screen, which makes life a little bit difficult. Basically, you can just pause the game, and then just, like, scroll through the menus with the D-pad, and that will take the cursor off the screen. If it is not off the screen, then you will have issues aiming a lot of things, because there will be a cursor on the screen. So that is something that we're going to need to do every now and then. But other than that, it basically works. Oh, my controls might be... Huh, they will reset. I do not know why that is. Well, it is time to literally map them right now. That'll be fine. And everything else should be good. Cool. Okay. Oh yeah, probably the new save file. I think you got Aqua. I forgot that I don't have a second dash already.
Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
I have the instinct to automatically skip through dialogue lines, but I'm going to try not to do that. Just in case any people are, for some reason, in case this is their first time watching the game. Okay, and yeah, I mean, you take a Divine Dash. Divine Dash is very good, because in addition to deflecting stuff when you dash, it also gives you a ton of iframes, more than your normal dash does. Which basically just means it's easier to use it to not get hit by stuff.
This won't end well for you.
Whoops.
The underworld's power. Come on then.
That is something that is pretty difficult with the guitar controller, is trying to aim dash strikes with the sword.
Look what I found. They're armored.
Whoops. Okay, we're not doing too bad so far. We're living. We're taking a little bit of damage. But it looks like we're probably making it to Meg as long as I don't goof this up horribly. Whoops.
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Okay. I think we probably just take Flourish here, because we're still, like... Yeah, because we're at the point where, since we don't have our second dash, like, we're kind of using our special and attack very, like, equally. Whereas, like, you know, once you open up a second dash, you start just kind of specialing and dash striking a lot, which is also, like, kind of balanced, but, I don't know. Special right now is pretty good just because it has a decent chunk of range on it. That you really can't get out of your basic attacks until you commit to a thrust, which is the third hit of your little 3-hit combo, which is a lot. So I think we just take Deadly Flourish here.
Sounds like good company to keep.
Keys are important early on. Darkness is also important, but we want to unlock weapons with our keys. Whoops. Whoops. Hello.
The chthonic key. I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
I honestly probably just spam special, and that probably gets me more damage than dash striking right now, just because of the amount of damage that other special currently does, especially if it crits. But
Caught from the dead. That was revolving. People.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot.
okay, what does Dionysus do for us here? We could get Dionysus cast, or we could not. I'm actually kind of biased with premium vintage here, just because. So this gives you a nectar, which is a currency that's pretty useful in the early game, and it also increases our max life a decent bit. And it is, I think, still possible for us to hit another nectar before the end of this floor. So that could be quite good. Drunken Strike is probably the more correct thing to take. Hangover doesn't look like a lot of damage when you see it at first, but it ends up being a lot. Because, you know, it's 5 damage every 0.5 seconds for 4 seconds. So you're essentially getting 40 damage out of it, like, per hit. As long as you're, you know, not going to the point where you're stacking more than 5. Because then, you know, you can't stack after that. You'll only be able to stack additional ones after other ones expire. But Hangover actually is, like, a lot more damage than it looks like at first. And I think that could actually help us, like, kill Tortugas boss Megura pretty easy. I shouldn't say pretty easy. Yeah, I'm gonna say the 5. Just seeing the number 5 on the boon, it makes it sound like so much less than it actually is. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for Drunken Strike because I feel like living on the edge and not having very much life to work with. Because I like bad ideas, I guess. I don't know. It's still gonna be very good if we are able to use it, like, effectively on Meg, but it's gonna be tough. We're not gonna have much leeway in that fight if we do even get there. Ugh. That is, one thing that is pretty tough with this thing is controlling the direction of your dash. Holding this thing, like, kind of having to hold it, perpendicular to the, like, holding it vertical where the screen is, like, I don't know, because, you know, you're used to holding controllers like this, and this makes life a little bit different. So it can be, like, I don't know, getting used to the directions here is tough, and also, this D-pad is not the most precise control method ever anyway. So, I would say controlling direction of dashes is one of, like, the most difficult things about this entire experiment.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
Cool, okay. This is a pretty good shop for us, because we're able to get some max life and also some food. Which means we have 88 health going into this fight, which means we could beat Megara the first time. Oh, wait. Oh, this is just a normal shop. This is not final shop. Okay, never mind. That's still not bad for us, but not as good as I thought it was. Look. Whoops. I need to get to that spawner. I know it's somewhere. Well, it's not. Okay, I guess these guys. Because there can be, like, piles of those skulls that you need to blow up, or else they'll keep spawning stuff, and I thought that was one of those, because there were a lot of them, but... looks like it was just the normal ones. I will say a big lesson that you learn from this thing is not to take things too fast. Like you kind of know when you've just got an enemy one-on-one, and you can just kind of, you know, handle that as slowly as you need to. Later on, there are things with Pact of Punishments that actually impose a time limit, but, you know, this, the kind of lack of precise control that you have over your movements kind of reminds you, how much you can just kind of take your time if you just have a few enemies to deal with.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Okay, it is Meg boss fight time. I do not feel confident. Oh, okay, yep. Okay. I keep forgetting that I don't have a second dash. Because, like, normally when she charges up that big attack, it's just kind of a instinct to, you know, double dash your way out of it, but I cannot do that. I just need to time mine better, which I am currently not doing. Yeah, I couldn't make it out. Okay. Thought I dashed in time. I did not. Okay, yeah, working with one dash again is weird. So that's probably one of the first things I'm gonna prioritize as an upgrade. Because that second dash just gives you the ability to get out of so many attacks that you cannot otherwise. When you have, you know, when you only have one dash, you just kind of have to rely on timing of your one dash and trying to line up the iframes, but that is difficult sometimes.
Some of us more than others.
Back already. Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton run?
I appreciate it. There was an effort. There was an effort. I mean, we made it to Meg on first run at the very least, which is not terrible. I feel okay about that.
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Okay. Is Achilles here yet?
Returned.
He is, okay.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And Fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
Started a new file for the official release and didn't pass Meg until attempt 3. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can one-up you. I don't know that I'll be able to. I think a reasonable goal for me to set is to also have beaten Meg on attempt 3 and not attempt 2. I think that's like a reasonable. I don't think I'm gonna get it next run. I can try though.
Yes, we are.
Cleared Hydra on the same try. Yeah, a lot of the time once you get like one build going that can just kind of roll through Hydra, a lot of the time it can go a lot further. Like I remember, I think my first run that I ever got. Yeah, I would say I think my first run that ever got past Meg, I think I got like. I might have gotten. I know I beat Bone Hydra. I might have gotten all the way to Theseus and Asturias on that one. Like once you get one build going, like the pieces just kind of start falling together. Okay. So we unfortunately cannot get second dash yet. Death Defiance seems good, and we'll probably just save up for Greater Reflex next time. It's also my first run with Exoglyph, yeah. I find that Exoglyph is always the easiest one to get clears with. I don't know why that is. But it feels like... Because, like, don't get me wrong, the skill ceiling on Exoglyph is, like, quite high, in terms of, you know, reload timing and, like, you know, dash like timing to get you extra shots in and that kind of stuff. But I feel like... I think my first clear was with Exoglyph. I know my first clear with this was with Exoglyph. It feels like it's just kind of easier to get that going than most of the other weapons to me. But, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I am also just an Exoglyph fan.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. What the?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
First actual clue was with Aegis. Oh yeah, the shield. Because of... Oh, because of the lasers, did you take, like, Demeter Cast?
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
And I currently don't... Yeah, because I didn't get any nectar. So I don't have any keepsakes yet. It's just easier to... Oh, yeah, talking about, yeah, the lasers on the final boss where you can just shield them. Yeah, that does make that a lot easier.
Time to go. Thunder. Is that...
Zeus.
Is this really him?
If we could get Zeus special for the shield, that'd be pretty good. Oh, I'm not using shield. I was thinking of shield because I was talking about Aegis. No, I have the bow, but I mean Zeus special for the bow is also quite good. We get everything except special. That's tough. I guess we just, I don't know. Lightning Strike is fine. I almost want to take Electric Shot here. It's just going to help us clear early rooms a lot. We're just kind of able to let it go and let it bounce between a few people, and that simplifies things a lot. Because I think we want to save our attack slot for, like, a percentage-based, like, attack boon, because the base attack on bow does do quite a bit of damage. So if you can get, like, a different one that, you know, buffs it based on percentage, then that's often quite good. So... yeah, I'm gonna go for the Electric Shot.
Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
Beautiful.
Bye now. That's what you get. Oh, it's hurt. Must be a mess. Let's see here.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Okay, and that is the type of attack boon we were talking about.
Interested?
I could also, life affirmation, the one that makes you, the things that make, the things that increase your max life at the end of chambers worth more, is also an arguable take there, but I don't think I'm getting that far. Once you're into later runs, getting life affirmation this early can be really good, because it can serve you for a really long time. But I don't think I'm making it too terribly far, if I'm being honest with myself.
The underworld's power.
Okay, max health with Ares. Ares is actually quite good, because the Ares special makes it so that your special applies Doom, which basically is like a delayed burst of damage. So you can basically use your special to just tag a whole bunch of enemies and proc Doom on all of them. And then Ares can just mop that up. But I think our main concern is actually just trying to beat Meg, and I think having more health to do that with is probably the better thing here. This is like something that would maybe be better long term if we were looking at a different kind of run, where we were actually trying to go like super long. Because that just helps clear a ton of rooms, but I think Meg is our main concern here. But
Come get shot.
Ooh.
They absorbed my blow.
Oops. Whoops. I totally forgot that I didn't have my cast. There we go.
Centaur heart. Let's see what's in here.
No, nothing really worth taking. Okay, we do get some more darkness here, which hopefully gets us closer to our second dash that we want so badly.
Over there.
Oh, nice, you were correct. I didn't even notice. Oh, okay, this is fun. I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. Okay, it's fine. Just play a rhythm game. We just want to power shot it until it dies. But yeah, trying to aim at this thing when the auto aim just wants to snap to a bunch of the little guys is tough. There we go.
One less giant evil crystal then.
Hey, how'd you get your hands on a nice
Okay. What do we want here? Ooh, Hunter Dash could actually be very good. I don't get in a habit of dash striking very much with the bow, just because you have to like dash in one direction and then like turn yourself to like aim in the direction that you want to aim and then turn yourself to dash, and it's kind of complicated. That could be very good for us though if we're able to make it work. Yeah, exit wounds. I'm wondering how that actually works with Zeus cast, because I don't think it works chaining like between enemies. Like I don't think it counts on each one. It's still good either way, but I think it's definitely between those. I don't think Deadly Flourish is like great here. Zeus cast, can't control where it ends up. Yeah, I'm gonna say, and I feel pretty sure that like the Zeus cast like chaining from person to person, like it doesn't proc exit wounds when it chains. So yeah, trying to make sure that it, for example, ends up in the boss can be tough if they just have another enemy near them. So I think I'm gonna go for Hunter Dash here and just try to activate Big Brain mode and try to, you know, do this and like control where I'm dashing and where my shot is going, which is tough, but we have to try. But okay. We took a couple of hits. Yeah, it switches. But I will say, trying to dash strike for the damage is scary, for sure, because we still only have one dash. So you kind of have to commit that dash to the damage, and then you don't have it as like an escape option, which is tough. Whoops. Okay, I think we just take the Heartbreak Strike here. That is a pretty good chunk of damage. I don't like boss chambers here. I also don't care about gemstones that much right now, so I will just take the key. Where are they? Whoopsies. Close enough. Oh, I can't believe that hit. Okay.
This can unlock something back home.
Okay, I guess we just go for health to try to not die. We're gonna hope that we make it to Megure. But cool.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
That was a clean chamber. Double boss chamber. Okay. I guess we go for. So taking the key chamber does give us 2 keys since it's a boss chamber, which is like very good. I don't know, part of me wants to take the darkness just because I still want that extra dash so badly. It's probably a better idea to take the keys though. Okay, whoops. I do not like these guys. Oh, that guy's got us stuck in him. Okay. Okay, we get the 2 keys, which is actually very helpful for this. I think we just go for the shop and hope we get some food.
Kieran's shop.
We did get food, and we get a palm too. That's not bad.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
Okay.
Just what I need.
So what do we get here? It might just be Heartbreak Strike again. I think it is. I think we're trying to just go for the single target boss damage. I don't think we care about the damage on Electric Shot that much. I think it's already... It might already be one-shotting witches. I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't paying that much attention. But I don't think we care about that too much. I think it was close to one-shotting witches, but it wasn't actually yet. But I think the 14% extra damage just on the basic attack is going to be probably more impactful because it's also going to help us. I mean, it's going to help us one-shot the tinier mobs with that, and then also actually do more damage to the boss. So.
You're stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
So we do get kind of more of an advantage this time than we had last time. Okay, I still can't. Okay. Oopsies. Okay. That section with only 1 dash is terrifying. It's so much easier with 2 dashes. No, okay, cool. We actually got the eye for glimpse. Oh, I got hit by 2 of those. That sucks. Okay. Whoops. Okay, no, we cannot do that. I thought I was going to be able to charge up an arrow and have the arrow to shoot blue stuff, but it did not work. Okay, just get me out of here so I can do this. No. Okay, well, we used our Death Defiance, but we've got this fight. Okay, we did it. We made it, we got there. This is clearly way better than I was doing before with this thing. I do not remember how many runs it took me to beat Meg at first, but I think it was more than 5. It's actually run number 2. I'm kind of amazed at how well this is going already. It's fine. I've noticed that Hunter Dash isn't actually doing the most in the world. Like, it doesn't... I don't know if it's just not working, but it seems like I'm not very often getting the extra damage out of it. I'm not sure what exactly the thing is with that. I'm not 100% sure how it works with Yeah, Hunter Dash also is just... It is difficult in the sense that it, like, literally makes our play more difficult. Because we have to actually, you know, when we only have one dash and we need to cash in that dash to try to get extra damage, it's tough. So I think just doing that to try to not only get the 140 gold, but also get the opportunity for a different dash seems good. I don't think we take anything else here. There's a slight argument for Eye of Lamia. I guess it's only 25. Seems fine. We can give it a shot and try to not die for as long as possible.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Bloodless.
Now, this is going to be really tough for us, and I am very glad that we got rid of Dash like before Asphodel, because trying to dash around with this magma all over the place is, it would be tough. So, we can just make things a little simpler. But
Come die again. More of you, huh?
there we go.
Something.
That was, those projectiles were terrifying.
On to the next one. Bone rakers.
Oh. Whoopsies. Ugh. Ah, let me dash. Cool.
Delicious.
Do we just keep palming Heartbreak Strike and just keep relying on our main attack? Yeah, you know what? I think we do. Because we're not at a point where we can really use our cast super often. Strike. Yeah, because like we kind of have to chuck it out there, and we still just kind of want to stay on the other side of the room and shoot at some dudes until we're able to run back over and pick up our cast. So like our cast up time is not super super often, so I don't think the cast damage is really worth it there. Okay, we can nab some keys. Try to unlock weapons.
Skull crushers.
Whoop. No, just... Ah. I'm like, just fall on me, please. not see this guy. Cool.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
Ooh, I like that a lot. Oh, also, this is something, I don't think I brought this up before. Okay, but for, so, the, game, for some reason, recognizes, like, whammy bar and, like, star power as, like, the X and Y axis on, like, a separate stick. So almost like if you had a left and a right stick, like, this would be your left stick, and whammy bar and star power combined would be the axes of your right stick. So, by default, this is, like, always pushing in one direction, right? Because, like, when it's, you know, put out this way, that's not the neutral position, that's pushing in one direction. And then, like, about here is the neutral position, and then all the way down is the other direction. Which makes navigating these menus a little bit awkward. For some reason, the thing that works is just spinning the D-pad in a circle. I find that spinning it clockwise makes you go down, and spinning it counterclockwise makes you go up. I have no idea why that is, but that's the way it works, so we will roll with it. Yeah, that's just like one of the really odd side effects of this whole process. So I mainly, I navigate a lot of menus, like keepsake menus and stuff with mouse, but I also technically can do it with the controller. I just have to like I have to like set the whammy bar to like half, like right at the point where it's neutral, and then like navigate with the D-pad, and then like reach over here to like confirm something. It's really odd and awkward, so I just use the mouse most of the time. But for just the simple up and down menus, I just kind of, you can just kind of spin it like a rotary telephone, and it works for some reason. We'll take some gemstones here. I guess okay. 6 encounters. I don't think that would actually carry us to boss here, which I think would be the main thing that we would care about, so I think we just save the extra gold. I do like a shop here. And I don't like boss chambers, just generally speaking, while I have a guitar in my hands.
Let's see what's up for sale.
Okay. I like the darkness a lot. That's gonna be very helpful for us right now. The question is, do we take the palm first? The random palm before we get Aphrodite? I think we do. Because the thing is, like, both of the things that we have are, like, we're pretty fine with being palmed, and we could get something out of this that we don't really want palmed, so...
Give me a better boon.
Hey, it's Heartbreak Strike again. How big is that thing now? Oh, that might not be working. Let's just try that. Okay. 101%. Huge. Okay. Okay.
Should help keep me going.
Weak effects are more potent. That's good. I like Passion Dash quite a bit. It, like, I don't know, it gets so much worse because we're already inflicting weak, and also we don't have a second dash, which means we're not getting as much out of it. I think I ultimately like Broken Resolve more. Getting 40% damage reduction on the boss seems good, and it's basically going to be up all the time since we're using our primary attack all the time, so I'm gonna nab that. Oh, it's the barge, okay. This is going to be fun. Oh, I couldn't even see that bomb. Let me out. This is terrifying. 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 Okay, we didn't take too much damage though. We took a lot, but... Okay, this is fun. Wait, how am I... Oh, okay, I already have... I was for a second questioning how I was even getting static discharge here, because I'm like, wait, do I have a Zeus Bone or did I have cast? I think we just get... I don't know, static discharge is actually pretty good here. But I think Thunder Flourish is ultimately better. I don't know, we're not actually using special right now. This could make us use special, but I don't know if that would be better than just enhancing the current attack cast plan we already have. Because I think this isn't quite as good as it looks, because I don't think you can, webcam covers static discharge description. Oh, when I mouse over it, you're right. Oh goodness. Well, yeah, that's, I guess that's something we're gonna have to live with. So jolted means, the next time if somebody is jolted, the next time they attack, they automatically self-inflict a certain amount of lightning damage, which in this case is 119, which is a lot, and we were able to apply Jolted to a lot of people. Yeah, so it's I think I go for Static Discharge, just to, you know, try to enhance the plan that we've got and just throw special out the window. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Yeah, Static Discharge generally is pretty good. It's one of those Zeus boons that can kind of give you like the Zeus tribal build where you're just like, you know, you have the thing where it's like, whenever you use a lightning effect, you send out an extra bolt, and all your bolts have a chance to strike twice, and then all your lightning effects jolt people, and you can just get a lot of crazy things going together with Zeus that all kind of synergize. Whoops. Okay. Whoops.
More coming then.
Okay, we definitely, I mean, we have more than enough darkness now to get our second dash, which is very important to us. Let's see if we can get some health out of this well, please. Sounds good to me. Okay. Do we just... Yeah, because this, I think this is the last chamber before Bone Hydra. So I think we just completely go for Baroque and just buy a Brigade here and just try to muscle through Bone Hydra as hard as we possibly can. Because I think there's a good chance that even with that Brigade we still don't beat Bone Hydra. So, you know, might as well go all in and try to win, and then if we do win and make it to Elysium, then oh well, we have a little bit less gold. That's fine. I honestly don't think we even beat Bone Hydra here, but we will see.
Hello? Great.
Okay. That is one phase. Done pretty easy. Oof. But I thought I dashed through it. Okay, I thought he was gonna do the thing where he shoots a bunch of projectiles. He luckily did not. I would say, because we can kind of just space him out on his normal phases. The third phase is going to be tougher, because then he's almost certainly going to throw a bunch of projectiles at us, and life is going to be a little more hard, but... I cannot dash through both of those. Oops. Oh, that was an unfortunate bounce. That's better. Oops. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, well, we got close. I mean, that's not terrible. We, yeah, that was run 2. Wow, that is not bad for using this thing. So, I don't know if we're necessarily going to be getting that far again anytime soon, but we can try. We are going to be getting our second dash, which does help a lot.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Keep at it, lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I'd fight out there.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you. Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice.
Okay, so we have this unlocked now. And we did get the 10 gemstones, so we're able to get Fountain Chamber and the Infernal Trove thing. I don't know that we'll be, ooh, I actually might take the Keepsake Collection first. Because, I don't know that we're, quite going to be having builds powerful enough to take on, Infernal Troves on a regular basis. So I think probably just having the Keepsake Collection is better. So, we could also just save up for Fated List. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for Keepsake Collection, because I think that we'll at least start, we'll start getting past Meg at least decently often. I don't have keepsakes yet, you're correct. Okay, yeah, no, I forgot, and I haven't picked up, no, I haven't picked up any nectar yet. I thought I was gonna get one, after this. No, I just totally haven't picked up any nectar, because I haven't gotten it. Well, it'll be useful at some point. I'm just, I'm kind of thinking from a more third-person perspective of, like, what's the generally useful thing for, runs, and I just forgot that I literally do not have keepsakes.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be, and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
Okay, so we are able to get our dash. Hallelujah. I think we just get a rank of Chthonic Vitality to heal each time we go into a new room. Once you get this to 3, it actually starts becoming a little more useful, which we'll probably be able to do at the end of our next run. We could also unlock more of these, but currently we still need to, you know, actually max these out before we really want to focus on that. We're not going to be getting our second Death Defiance for a while, but we still don't have the darkness to spend on these, so I'm just going to save the keys for the weapons.
All grows. Skelly. Need some practice? Hey, Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
Ah, you come to the right place regarding that there, pal. It's your mean
Good,
weapons back
just
there
a
that
sec.
find this stuff. Once you get all the way through
I'm going to
Tartarus,
take
that's
this
all the help
jacket
you're gonna
off.
get. For the time being, anyhow.
How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with, then?
I don't know. There's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
Okay, so we have Stygius again here.
I need your strength.
I guess we'll just...
Give that thing some work, I guess.
I don't know. It's pretty likely that we end up getting at least one key out of this. So we can just end up unlocking both of these. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold off for now, and then see, you know, we can see which ones lit up with darkness, just in case we don't get an extra key out of this run.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
Ooh.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Okay. This is interesting. Double Edge, generally speaking, is fantastic, but like I have mentioned, it is a little bit difficult to control our dash strikes, especially on sword where they're so actually like narrow. So I don't know that that's actually the pick here. I don't know how much wider Supernova makes it. I know it's pretty wide, so that might actually be fine for this. Double Nova would also be quite good. For the new file, I usually go for the one I want the least. That's fair. Actually, yeah, since we're gonna get, yeah, the prophecies. So we want to get, like, every one of them once. And these are guns that are a lot less valuable, because we're not going to be taking them as far as we are later guns. I still... okay, I think we can make Double Edge work, so I don't think I'm going to pick that. Because I think the builds, once we kind of get a little more tanky, where we can just kind of, you know, get inside people and, like, special and then dash strike, like, through them twice. And that you can usually make work with this. And they're insane builds that you can get going with that, because you can get this, which doubles your dash strike and gives it a damage buff, and then you can get an attack boon that gives you, you know, more damage, and then also getting Artemis Dash makes your dash strike do a ton more damage, and that can just start melting stuff. So I think I'm going to save that for that build. I'm going to go ahead and get Supernova for this build, because I think Double Nova is, like, more breakable, because you can also get a really good special boon, and just have it be hitting twice. I think Supernova is probably the worst thing here, which means we take it. Like, I don't think I'll really want this in any future build. It's just, like, fine. But worse than most hammer options, because most hammers are a lot better than fine. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoa, that was weird. Double Nova with Artemis special? Yeah. Just getting crits everywhere. Whoops. Oh, double Nova Artemis special with the hidden aspect sword. Yeah, I don't think I ever got that sword on my main profile. I've seen footage of it, but I think that was just one of the ones that I happened to get last because I got like most of the other ones. But yeah, because like that one is the one that just lays down the damage reduction area, so you can just kind of play in that area and then just be slamming specials into it, which is a fun time. Ooh. Okay, I love Trippy Shot a lot. Trippy Shot is one of my favorite boons in the game. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not saying it's that good, especially when you have a little more difficulty aiming it with this thing, but I do think it's actually the correct take here. I think we're already at a point where we don't want to be using our attack terribly much. Like, the extra damage that we would get off of it would maybe pivot us into using it, but, like, I guess we don't have our 3 casts yet. I'm also used to having 3 casts. So I guess it might be better to just... I don't know. This is gonna help us just wipe so much stuff, though, in one shot. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. But yeah, I have a bit of a bias toward Trippy Shot. I tend to take it a lot. Because I also really like... I love the duo boons that you can get with Trippy Shot with like Demeter and Zeus and stuff. That is made the start of a lot of very, very good builds for me. Whoops. Okay, Athena or Aphrodite? I think I just go with Athena and just try to get Divine Dash because Divine Dash is very good. I don't know, like, Aphrodite does have good kind of synergy with Dionysus, but it's mainly like the hangover aspect of Dionysus where they kind of like... I know they have a duo boon that works really well where you can get extra stacks of hangover on like weak enemies, but we are not really in the hangover part of Dionysus, so I think I'm just gonna try to pick up a Divine Dash.
Ready, lads?
But... Whoops.
wish to offer the most potent of the blessings I am able to bestow. Make wise your use of this, and rise toward us.
Okay. Yeah, we still just take the Divine Dash here. The unfortunate thing is, like, increased rarities of Divine Dash are not that good, because it just increases the damage that the base dash does, which is not really the important part of Divine Dash. The important part is, you know, the extra iframes and the fact that it deflects. So yeah, like, Divine Strike is... Like, this Divine Strike is much better than a normal Divine Strike, but I still don't think it's better than this Divine Dash.
What do we have here? Pests. Feeling good.
Okay, I think... I want to say that continuing to go for keys is right here, because we still need our... we need a bunch of keys to unlock weapons, and also we need keys to, unlock powers at the mirror, like additional, talents and stuff. I think it's better than Darkness, even though this is a boss chamber. Like, 2 keys is a lot of keys.
A key to a weapon.
Okay. God, we still don't have a special boon. Wow, this build is going to get so much better once we get a special boon. Okay. Is Palm better than Money here? I think palming to just upgrade the damage on a cast is pretty good, but I don't know that it's better than Money. I think I'm just gonna take the Money. Because, like, palming to upgrade the damage on Dionysus cast gets a lot better once we have 3 casts. We currently do not, so... And it's still quite good now. I think it would be pushing us to, like, I don't know, 180-ish damage on the cast, which is, like, very good, but I think just the extra money to get whatever we want in a shop is probably going to be more relevant. Whoops.
Should fetch me something.
Okay, now we're faced with the same question, but now we have 230 gold, which means we're kind of a little bit more set up for the last shop. So I think in this situation we now take Palm, now that we've got a decent chunk of money, but... Hey, and it's free. Okay, and yeah, we can go ahead and... Yeah, 180. That is some damage. And I'm trying to think if this is the last chamber before we hit boss. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, Ares isn't really fantastic for us. He doesn't have anything we want too much, so I think I'm gonna go for the shop. Okay, Artemis on special would be quite good, especially since we already have a base damage buff on it. is there... I mean, I think we just do that and take the food and try to get through this fight without using the Death Defiance. I think that's the plan.
Cheers, mate.
You hunted down a real bargain there in Charon's shop.
Okay, we got special, which is good. Yeah, we go ahead and take it. And get a little bit of food.
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
Okay. I think we can get through this without a Death Defiance. I don't think it should be too hard. With the amount of crit damage that we're hopefully going to be getting off of special, and with the amount of cast damage that we have off of Dionysus,
You really want to go back there?
I think we should be able to take care of this without too much trouble.
The way out is there, in that direction, past the River of Flame.
You're more stubborn than your father. I never thought that such a thing was possible.
Whoops. No. Oh, I thought... Okay, I thought the deflect would have gone off on that. Ugh.
You haven't beaten me yet.
Whoops. Whoopsies. Yeah, controlling the direction of dashes is still tough. Just accidentally dash onto a trap sometimes. She is just about dead though. There we go.
Got you.
Okay, that was not a bad fight.
Did you enjoy the stint in Tartarus?
Don't mind me, father. Empty for now.
Wait, forgot. Still don't have keepsakes. Okay. We definitely... The Hydrolite is tempting, but so is the Tinge. I don't think we can pass up 27 Darkness here. That just means so much to us in the long term. But I think we just take it. Possible that there's something we can sell here? Nah, all of this is pretty good for us. I think we just keep all of it.
Going up. Check. Hot up here.
Huh. I did not know that that worked in that way, but it seems like if you just get a crit with the, like with, I guess any Artemis boon, if that's a thing that hits multiple enemies, it just crits on all of them. Like, I thought it might have applied separately, like to each enemy, but it looks like it's just all one thing. Did not know that. Oops. Whoopsies. Let me back in. No, not into the bomb. Okay, that was a little tough. We took a little more damage than we would have liked to. Okay, we finally get a Nectar here, so we can actually get a keepsake. But whoopsies.
Bottle of nectar.
Okay, yeah, we go ahead and take Artemis. We can't really... I mean, we could, like, pray for food at the shop, but Artemis is ultimately pretty good for us here, because we can start kind of getting crit synergy if we can get something like Hunter's Mark. That will start making our special very good. I think we just save our nectar for Skelly to get Lucky Tooth, because that's, well, right now kind of better than an extra Death Defiance for us, because it starts reviving you an extra time at 50 health. And currently we start at 50 health, and a normal Death Defiance only gives you 50% of your life total. So there are a lot of situations in which, you know, if we haven't gotten 2 max health upgrades yet, in which Lucky Tooth is actually better than an extra Death Defiance. So I think we just save the nectar for Skelly.
See, you blundered headlong into danger for the past 6 chambers or more, and you made such a racket I could almost hear it from Olympus. I have to say your hunting skills are rather unconventional.
I can switch to a different boon.
No, I don't want to. I like Divine Dash, actually. I like Divine Dash a lot. We do get Hunter's Mark, which is quite good, so... Once we... So basically, once we crit somebody, a foe near that enemy is marked, which means we're 30% more likely to crit on that enemy. So with the inherent 20% of our special, that is going to 50%, so then we can get another crit to proc Hunter's Mark again on another enemy, so that can be very good in groups of enemies to kind of help us start getting a lot of crits. I think we just go for Artemis again here and keep piling on the crit synergy. I do not like this chamber. I do not like this chamber at all. Oh, I thought I had deflected that. I am about to lose my Death Defiance, and I am casting in the wrong direction. But... Whoopsies, get me off of that. But... okay. I didn't have my dash up yet. Okay. But... Okay, that still wasn't the worst chamber in the world.
Ooh, good.
Okay. This is interesting. I think we just get clean kill to make our crits do more, because the thing is we're not actually using our attack very much. We're mainly just dashing and specialing all over the place. I don't know, we could get pressure points to like try to proc Hunter's Mark more often, but I don't think, like... I don't know. We're not doing that many instances of damage that have a chance to crit. Like, we're dashing quite a bit, so like the damage off the Athena dash can sometimes, but our cast is just a big chunk of damage. So I think just getting clean kill is better.
The might of the Huntress. wave makers.
Come on. Ugh. They just barely dodge it every time. Okay.
I'll just keep this on me.
We could just get Palm to upgrade our special here. I think that's going to be very good. There's a decent argument for coins as well, but I mean, we're already going to be able to, with the coins that we get from this chamber, probably at least get one thing from the final shot, and I think that's fine if we can, whoopsies, Palm our special here. Whoops. Okay, that is good.
Got some zest.
What are options here? Okay, so I think this is last shot before boss, so I think we just try to get food and hope we don't die. I think Hydra is definitely going to be a lot tougher this run than it was last run, and we died last run. But since we have Sword, we kind of have to be, you know, all up in it in its main phases, instead of just kind of being able to sit on the other side of the map and power shot it a bunch of times. So that is going to be tough. Yeah, I think we just get food and the random palm here. Let's see what we get. Divine Dash, rough. Yeah, we would have liked anything else, but I don't know. It's possible that we win this. It's not impossible.
You touch me, and I shall have your head.
Okay, that is a clean phase 1. That is not where that was supposed to go. Okay. Oh, I would have thought that. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. I don't think there's any way we really survive this. Does not mean that we won't try. Ah, okay. Dash just a little bit too early in. Ended up right in front of the projectile. Okay, that still wasn't a bad attempt.
I hate that Hydra.
Ooh, wow, you made it all the way to Asphodel that time. That's pretty neat. Still died and everything, but not as quickly as you used to, so that's progress, right?
I guess so. Achilles is off duty.
Olympus knows of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nyx. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Blood and darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Nyx.
Okay.
What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with.
Okay, we have a lot to do with our darkness. We can go ahead and max out Chthonic Vitality, and then just start getting Shadow Presence. This is definitely going to be a little bit tough to utilize for us, the backstab damage. Just because, you know, controlling our movement to make sure that we're ending up in people's backs as often as possible is not very easy, which is kind of why I prioritize Chthonic Vitality. Because it's already, like, Shadow Presence is already not the easiest thing to get going with a normal controller. Oh yeah, it is nectar time. Hold on, let me... Oh, it should work. Wait, hold on, do I not have Joy to Key open? Give me just a moment. I think this should be working. If we... Hold on. I'm gonna unplug and replug. I think Joy to Key might have stopped recognizing my controller. Okay, time to close Joy to Key and reopen Joy to Key. Yeah, I'm planning to just give it to Skelly to get, it's still not working. I'm planning to give it to Skelly to get Lucky Tooth. I'm not sure why this is being the way that it is. No, it's not picking anything up. It's really weird. Okay, what if we hit exit? Unplug. Open Joy to Key. Then replug. I swear this always worked before. Okay, well, I will probably dig into that more after the stream, but for right now... Oh, wait, this might? Did that do anything? No, it did not. Okay, I have one more idea. That is not doing it either. Okay. Yeah, for some reason Joy Key is not picking up my inputs on this, which it always has before. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I'll probably just look into that later. We shouldn't need it for now. It should be fine. I'll just need to, whoopsies. Right, I'm always moving in one direction. I will just have to give Skelly his nectar manually.
For you, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this.
For me, pal? Awful nice.
Cheers, mate.
What? Why can I not pause? Give me just a moment. I might need to close Hades and reopen Hades. That's fine. This is part of the jig. Okay, if we do that, and then, I don't know, maybe that's what was interfering with this? I will be back up and running in just a sec. I think just unplugging and replugging made Hades kind of freak out. So we're gonna have to reset it, but let's see here. Yeah, it's just not picking up anything, I'm not sure why. Come on. Oh. Hello. Okay, so that's coming in now. Okay. It seems to be working again? Okay. I have no idea why it stopped working or why it started working again now. But we will boot back up, and now this should work. I was hoping we were going to be able to get that to work, because Star Power is also our command for call, which I think is, I think the aid boons are going to start showing up pretty soon, so we are going to need that at some point. I don't know exactly when they show up. It might be this next run, but not sure. Okay, but now, cool. Okay, yes.
Thought you might get a kick out of this.
So it is working.
Awful nice, you just awful nice, but get...
Cheers, mate.
Cool.
Little tip, boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Kieran. Boatman guy, use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
Okay, I guess it's shield time. This is, this is gonna be an experience, because it's a little difficult to aim the direction that we bull rush in, because we only have 8 options. So that makes life a little difficult, and this doesn't have any aim assist, whereas something like the bow does. So we can't really rely on bull rush that much unless we're like really up inside people so that it like can't miss. So that's the thing that makes shield a little tough. However, it is also, you know, if you're able to get like Ares boon on your special to make it apply doom, you can also just kind of, you know, chuck it from the edge of the room and just like apply doom on a bunch of people, which can make it, you know, a lot easier to run with this control setup. So there are pros and cons for sure.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We get a hammer right off the bat, which is good.
Just the edge I need.
Oh no. We immediately get Minotaur Rush. I guess we can give it a shot. I guess we can try it. I think I tried it one time before and it ended up being kind of okay-ish. It's just, you know, we're going to need to not only be able to aim the bull rush in the direction that we want it, but also be able to time it correctly to get our power rush. Which is not going to be easy. I think we just take it now. I think... I mean, kind of like we were talking about before, like... I don't think there's another time when we want to take a Minotaur Rush in, like, another run that we have going later that we actually want to, like, you know, try to beat the game with or just get significantly further with. I think if there's any time when we take Minotaur Rush, it's now. Okay. And I've already gotten hit because I'm a goof. But luckily we have Chthonic Vitality, so we're fine, but I'm just gonna... Okay, I am getting to know my timing.
Wretches. Let's deal some death.
Oopsies.
Should come in handy.
Okay, we can get Zeus special here, and since our special can like chain between multiple enemies, that's like pretty good. I think we go ahead and take it. Okay, yeah, that is where the aiming part is going to become a little difficult to try to make sure that our bull rush is going in the direction that we want it to by the time the white flashes.
Not a chance.
But
That shield of yours called Aegis. Why, in fact, it's mine from long ago, young man. I've no more need of it, of course, but how you found it you shall have to tell me once you're here.
okay, Lightning Strike is not great for us. I guess Thunder Dash is okay. I don't know, we're not actually attacking things much. Like, right now we just want a big, chunky percentage attack boon, because that's, that actually works with our Bullet Rush as well, so that's going to make that do an absurd amount of damage if we're able to get one. So we definitely don't want Lightning Strike. Between Thunder Dash and Electric Shot. I'm gonna go for Thunder Dash, just because, in general, like, Zeus doesn't have one of the strongest casts in the game. Generally there are quite a few options that are a decent bit better, so we can just kind of hold out for one of those. We don't necessarily need one, but, like, you know, the Zeus cast already isn't making our build, like, that much better in the first place, so the opportunity cost of just not taking it and hoping to get something else is pretty low, so...
Nothing. For the mirror.
We can get Poseidon here. The question is, do we want it more than coins? I think we do. Poseidon can be nice with shield, because the shield does knock stuff away, which can block some of Poseidon's stuff, not all of it. There are certain things that only get blocked by, like, his boons, but there are some of his boons that will get blocked by just the default attack and Bull Rush of the shield, because it does knock stuff. But
Crashing waves. It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
okay. The Tempest Strike is not bad. I think it's just what we end up taking here. Bloodshot isn't the best ever. Tempest Strike isn't the biggest attack damage buff that we could get, especially since it's common. So, I don't know, we're giving up a little bit for that, because we could get, you know, like Aphrodite, for example, has a very high attack damage, like, percentage increase on her attack boon. Things like that, you know, Athena also has a higher one. So we're kind of giving up that opportunity for Tempest Strike, but I don't know. Tempest Strike is still pretty good for us, because I think it just makes our other things knock foes away farther, which can help us get wall slams a little more consistently. And this can also just start setting us up for the whole Poseidon package with things like, you know, laser shoals that just make our knockaway effects way better, even on bosses. So, yeah, I think it's better than Tempest Flourish here. Tempest Flourish is quite good, but I think ultimately Tempest Strike is a little better.
The power of the sea should be of help.
Okay, we do get Ares here, so Ares special could be really good for this. This chamber is not really good for this. Okay, we are doing a lot of damage. I was maybe underestimating how much damage we're doing. Never mind, this chamber is fine for us.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Okay. Oh, we did not get special, which is unfortunate. Urge to Kill is honestly not bad here, just because it's another percentage increase to, you know, stack multiplicatively on top of all of our other damage increases. So, we could get that. We could also get Slicing Shot. Aiming Slicing Shot is very difficult for us, because, again, we only have 8 directions to aim in. I don't know. I guess we're pretty good at getting people, like, backed up into a corner. And then just kind of, you know, letting a Blade Lift go on them. And this is an Epic Blade Lift, which means it's doing a lot of damage. This is tough. I think I'm gonna go for the Blade Lift.
Violence.
At least give it a shot. Yeah, it does do a lot of damage. It's just that lining it up is going to be kind of difficult for us. But yeah, that was a bit of a waste.
Thank the gods. Felt something.
Yeah, we just go for the bomb here. I did not realize how little gold we had. Okay.
The power of the gods.
That's a pretty good palm for us. Just because, you know, since we're getting the plus 500% damage off of our power bull rushes, just increasing that base damage is just going to be even better, because that means that 500% is going to be even more. So I think we just go ahead and take that, and hopefully we'll just be able to, like, melt Megalure with this.
Ready for me? That's mine.
Okay, we are able to get another nectar here, which I think we'll probably be using this to get the coin purse from Hypnos that lets you, you know, get a little bit of gold every run, because since we already have Keepsake Collection, we'll be able to swap to that and get the gold and then swap to something else. So that'll be pretty good. Yeah, I think we just keep getting keys, because we're going to need to unlock the additional weapons once they come around. So 2 keys is very good. Oopsies. Whoopsies. There you go. Is there anything, like, decent we can get here? I guess just max health is fine.
Hey, Charon, if there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you? Great.
Okay. Yeah, we're in a pretty good shape for this fight. We have, I mean, we have 100 max health, and we currently have, we're capped off, and we have 2 Death Defiances, so.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Whoopsies. Okay. Trying to time it so that we get our power rush and also don't get hit by the little circles is a little tough.
Wretches of the underworld to me.
Okay. Cool. That was a good fight.
Got you that time, Meg.
And we get another Titan Blood.
You wouldn't dare.
Right, we still only have the one Keepsake.
Keepsake collection. Just with
Okay, is there anything worth selling? I think I've actually been really liking how Blade Rift is like working here. Maybe I'm like crazy for that, but I don't think we sell it just for the sake of a few gemstones and also some extra gold. I'm actually like kind of liking how it's turning out so far.
Broke out of Tartarus.
Who knows? Maybe we can even get an Artemis boon to set us up for the Artemis Ares duo that makes the Blade Rifts home in on people, so that our life is a little less difficult and we don't have to aim them. Whoopsies. Ignore that. I just totally wasn't paying attention. Whoopsies. Is he just gonna die out there? I guess he's just gonna die out there.
Okay.
Oops. That was not quite the direction that was supposed to go, but it's fine. Okay, do we just get Tempest Strike again, or do we start upgrading our Blade Rift? I think we keep upgrading Tempest Strike for now. Like, Slicing Shot does tick pretty frequently, but like, Tempest Strike is kind of a, like, you know, attacking and bull rushing is just kind of a go-to option right now. Whereas Blade Lift we can set up to deal with nice swarms, like pretty nicely, but this is kind of like plan A. So we'll just keep upgrading this for now, and I don't know. When it comes to another bomb, we might consider upgrading the Blade Lift, since you keep getting, you know, diminishing returns on upgrading the same one. It might be close enough that we actually hit Blade Lift instead, but not sure. Come on. Okay, we get another Nocta. Hermes to try to get extra dashes could be quite good here. Whoopsies. Where did you go? Come back. Please come back. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. I went up against the wall.
At your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Okay. Well, none of these are extra dash, unfortunately, but greater evasion is not bad. Just 10% dodge chance all the time is pretty good. We're not really using a special, so I don't really see Swift Flourish as like a consideration. Haste also isn't really that good, because we're just bull rushing all over the place most of the time, and haste doesn't really affect that, it just affects our normal movement speed, so evasion is pretty good here.
Now let's go.
Yeah, I think we take Ares here to try to get Doom on a special, because that could actually make it, like, very, very usable. Especially since it's a boss chamber, that means it has a better chance to be low. Oh no. Oh, this is Witch Chamber. Oh no. Get me out of here. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is so bad. I guess I was asking for this. I'm just like, yeah, boss chamber will be fine. Oh, well, actually, I think both options were boss chambers, so I don't think we actually could have known, but... What else? No, just go the special. Please. There we go.
Coachcraft, what can you do?
Do we actually... Okay, what are the next nectars? I guess we want to give to Cerberus for max health is good, and then Hypnos. So we can just hold on to a nectar here. Okay, we got the special that we wanted. Urge to Kill is also very good here, though. I think I take Crucifane just because this helps us like clear mobs so much easier from a distance. I do not like boss chambers at 10 health very much. I guess we just go ahead and take the keys.
Inferno bombers.
We'll be at the point pretty soon. We'll have enough keys to unlock all the weapons, but we are not there yet. Okay. I did not see that coming until I was kind of already on top of it. So we lose a Death Defiance, which kind of sucks, but I don't know. There's a world where we still get past Bone Hybrid here. I think this is our last chamber before the boss fight, so... Oh, it looks like Nightbot is out for blood. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just this is my first time streaming this this whole thing that I'm doing here. So you know, I kind of expect not too many people to show up at first, especially since I don't exactly have all my ducks in a row yet. I'm still kind of getting a few things figured out because it's my first time streaming, but I appreciate it. Okay, so we can go ahead and get... I think we take Ares to try to get like the Impending Doom thing to make our Doom effects do more damage. That's not what we wanted. I guess this is all still fine. We could finally pick up Urge to Kill. Yeah, we were looking for the thing that makes Doom take longer to proc but do like way more damage, because we're just kind of going in on a special intermittently, so we're not actually, you know, it's not like our Doom has like 100% uptime, so we don't really mind it taking a little bit longer to go off. So that would have been really good for us, but Curse of Vengeance is still fine. I think we might just take Urge to Kill to try to keep the whole package going, since we have the Power Rush that does so much more damage, you know, than we stack. this attack buff on that and or Poseidon attack buff on that, and then get that all multiplied by the plus 500% thing. So that seems quite good, so we'll take it. I like max health. And this should be an okay fight. I'll say Blade Lift helps us out here a lot, because we can kind of just pop a Blade Lift on top of him, and that will do a lot of damage. I think I might have accidentally popped it on him while he was still like partially in his invulnerable state, which is my bad. Okay. Where did our cast go? Is it back here? There it is. Oh, that was a very unfortunate bounce. Ugh. There we go. Oh, I'll get back on. At him. There we go. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. Clean phase 2. Oh, this is less clean. I do not like this. Please. Okay, he's dead to Doom, that's fine. That is not the direction that was supposed to go in. Okay, this has not been the cleanest little section of the fight here. We might end up going on to our last Death Defiance. I hope not, but... Ooh. We did make it. We have now made it. Yeah, that's our first Hydra kill, and I think this is run number 3? Maybe 4? I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna need to watch back the VOD and actually start keeping count. Oh, so Doom, you can't... So you can't actually stack Doom on its own. Like, once you apply Doom, that Doom stack is on until it procs, and then it's gone, and then you can stack Doom again. There is one talent you can get, or one boon you can get for abilities that lets you stack multiple times, and then it makes each subsequent one deal a little bit like more damage. But no, unfortunately, at base you can't just, you know, throw a bunch of stacks of Doom on one person and watch them all go off. You just kind of have to be conscious of your timing and try to keep it so that it's going up, you know, kind of as often as it can. Okay, we still don't have any keepsakes yet. There's a case for dropping Thunder Dash here. We can see what's in this. I do kind of want that health. Yeah, Thunder Dash ultimately isn't doing very much for us, so between the health and the extra bit of gold that it gives us, I think it's worth it to just give it up here. I still don't think we're making it very far into Elysium with what we've currently got going, but...
The fields of Elysium.
We could get a palm on Doom here, which would be a lot of damage. But max health is also quite good. Max health isn't as good as it usually is now, because our last Death Defiance is Lucky Tooth, so it's like a flat amount of health that it restores, rather than restoring 50% of your max health. So, you know, normally stacking max health makes your Death Defiances better, but that's not really the case right now. So there's a pretty solid argument for Palm to try to get it on Doom here. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Bright swords.
I am missing everything. But
An eyeball, is that him?
that should be dead to Doom. That was unfortunate. Just kill that thing.
Regenerating. Power of Olympus.
Yeah, not being able to, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that we get everything except our Doom here. Still, upgrading our Blade Lift isn't bad. Upgrading this also isn't bad. I'm going at this. Just try to keep our whole percentage thing going with our attack. Not being able to control the direction of our Bull Rush very well does definitely start hurting us a lot more in Elysium, where there are just kind of a lot more bad spots to run into between traps and, you know, just witches that are able to kind of spam the screen a little more than in previous levels. What do we go for here? I mean, getting extra dashes off of Hermes is always nice, but I think we might just go for the money to try to get something better out of a shot. We don't have anything that Hermes, like, really... Like, Hermes doesn't do anything insane for us right now. He can just give us extra dashes, and that's the thing that's, like, kind of fine. So we'll just take the money and try to get something better out of a shot. Oopsie daisy. No, that is... There we go. Okay. That's rough. But no, there we go. Oh, give me health, please. That's the opposite of health. I don't think there's anything we actually take there. I don't know, there's an argument for taking the move speed, but since we're bull rushing everywhere, move speed does not do very much for us. I guess we take a hammer to try to see if we can make something broken happen. We do not have much time left to do it, because we are about to die. I didn't even see that he was shooting me. hit it. That was an unfortunate lift, but... Just hit it, please. Okay.
Should put some extra punch into this shield.
Ooh, charged shot could be very good here with what we currently have going on. Because I think, like, yeah, because the 80 base damage is significantly more than what Bull Rush actually does at base, which means the power Bull Rush thing that we have makes it do way more. So I think that's kind of going to be our plan.
Shield.
Yeah, I think we just take the Elise thing here, and I guess we can try to aim for Impending Doom again. Oh, it's Asturias. Okay.
You come from the bowels of hell, is it?
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
Wait, you're not the champion of Elysium? You're the Bull of Minos. I can't imagine who's even stronger than you. Is it Heracles? Tell me it's Heracles.
I will not. You talk too much, short one. Come get destroyed.
I am planning to. Although this does do a lot of damage, but I did not have my dash ready in time. Ah, okay, so that actually does go behind me, so I have to dash it. Shielding it does not work. Please run into the statue. Oh no, let me dash through this, okay. Okay, we can survive this. Maybe. Ooh, there we go. Please let me shield it. Okay, we made it. We did it.
Well fought. Though your technique pales in comparison to that of the champion of Elysium. I expect you'll soon see for yourself.
Okay, there is like definitely no way that we're making it past the actual Theseus boss fight this was on. But I'm honestly pretty proud of just having beaten Asturias. That's fine by me. Okay, so yeah, that's the one that lets us stack Doom multiple times, and it gives us a little bit of extra damage, but we're not really able to toss out a special a whole bunch like that. Bull Rush is kind of our main plan, so it's not great for us. I guess Black Metal is fine, but I would probably just rather have the dash. It feels weird to have like three of our have our special and cast and dash all taken up by the same god, because usually you want to kind of diversify those a little bit, but I think this is just kind of the best option we've got.
Chariots.
Whoopsies. Please stop. Why does it keep doing this? It keeps just going in the wrong direction, and I don't know why. Okay. That's fine, it's dead now. Yeah, Okay. Maybe we overestimated because while the charge shot thing increasing the base damage does make this thing do a ton of damage. It's doing like what, 550 or something. Actually using it is so much tougher because we're trying to use it from a distance more now rather than being like inside people where it's kind of hard to miss. The effect of only having 8 directions to aim it in is a little more obvious now.
Mine.
Okay, hopefully we can get some health out of this. We cannot. What's this?
We meet again. Looks like we meet again, dearest, here among the foul detritus of the boatman's wares. You truly take me to the best of places.
None of this really helps. I mean, yeah, we currently have, what, like 3 health? So the damage resistance doesn't really help. I guess Dying Line is the only thing that, like, literally does anything right now, because I don't, like, we're not living long enough to really claim this, I don't think. So I guess we just take Dying Line. We do get 30 extra darkness, which is gonna help us out a lot for future runs. Yeah, I guess we just keep upping Urge to Kill to make our damage big. But we probably just die in this next chamber because we have 6 health.
Great shields.
Does that pierce? It does pierce. Okay, cool. So, great shields are way easier to deal with for us. Please. Please. Okay, I can come back to it. Okay, well we didn't just die in that chamber, at the very least. Oh wait, our Lucky Tooth ranked up, and it looks like it gave us our Death Defiance back? Maybe I wasn't paying that much attention and we still had it, but I did not know that that worked like that, and it actually gave you one back when it ranked up, so that helps us a lot. That is unfortunate. That hit. God, I hate these things. Yeah. Kind of inevitable.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Vengeance is fine. So is Lightning and Reflexes. They're both okay. Lightning and Reflex is really gonna rock quite a bit more often for us. Okay. We can try to get food now. We still do not get it. Okay. Well, we can try to get Impending Doom.
I knew that foul boatman would come through and you would find amongst his wares this gift.
We still don't get Impending Doom? Okay. Battle Rage is... Oh, Battle Rage would have been so insane if we'd gotten it early. It doesn't really help us for this fight, is the unfortunate thing. I think Black Metal is ultimately the better thing, just to try to make a cast, and also a dash, I guess, but mainly a cast do damage more reliably, like to the bosses. But yeah, Battle Rage would have been fantastic in general for this build, but it doesn't really help us out much in the boss fight. So I think we are all in on the boss fight because there is a very small chance that we actually beat it. I guess upping Blade Dash is probably the best bet here. Okay. I am 99% sure that we die here, but have to try.
whom I have ever faced who bested me.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
Theseus, no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
One good thing is that our shield power shot thing pierces Theseus' shield, which does actually help us quite a lot. We still probably just straight up die, we just took like a lot of damage. Oh, okay, so that actually we can't... Oh, we can block it, okay, that's weird. I thought that it, I guess it's probably just if he's close enough to us that spin attack ends up going behind us, where if he's a decent, we got hit. If we're a decent distance away, it probably hits the front of our shield. Which is interesting, I did not know that worked that way. But yeah. I don't really care too much that we died early there, I don't think there was really any world where we win that. Hold on, let me star power to give Hypnosis nectar.
Whoa, you can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Cheers, Hypnos.
Oh, I just knew that you'd be back soon as I heard you face the champion of Elysium himself. You know, I've heard that among mortals, it's an honor to be killed by somebody like Theseus. Keep it up and maybe you'll be famous too.
Maybe.
Be well. You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
Oh, we're just getting Codex now. I totally forgot about that.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I apologize, there is a car alarm going off outside. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the mic, but hopefully it's not.
He's back already, Cerberus. Just as I indicated.
I'm standing right here, Father.
I'm sorry he disturbed your rest again, Cerberus. You've done a good job. The realm is well defended still to the high standard that you set.
Okay. Yeah, I think Cerberus is probably the next one that we give Nectar to, so we can start getting that leveled. Because once we actually get Oath-of Death Defiance, getting the extra max health from Cerberus' keepsake is going to be very helpful for us, because that's going to be better and better the more Death Defiances we have. So.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
Okay.
Wonder where Nyx went.
Yeah, we don't have any gemstones for the God Factor. We do have a decent amount of Darkness Holy Breath. So we have 12 keys is a lot. Still not enough to unlock every weapon though, and I think we prioritize unlocking weapons over mirror upgrades, so we'll just max this out, hang on to our extra darkness, and start unlocking these.
How's it going? Skelly, you mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus. Know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff?
Wouldn't know a thing about it. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with those infernal arms of yours, some of which appear to still be unavailable to you, as I understand.
Unlock those first, then, huh?
You got it, champ. So that means, after this next run, I think that means the next weapon will show up, and then we'll be able to unlock that, and then the last weapon will show up, and then we'll be able to unlock that, assuming we have enough keys by then, because the last two are pretty expensive. Okay.
Let's see what that one does.
So we can start with coin, please. And yeah, I mean, coin police is because it gives you 100 at 100 at first level, so we can slap it on and start leveling it up. which is going to be quite good. We can generally just kind of use the keepsake collection to swap to Lucky Tooth to get an extra Death Defiance once we're kind of, you know, deep into a run and we're, like, not going to live much longer. But starting off with Coin Purse is good. Okay. Okay, we start with Poseidon, which is interesting for this order. Oh, right, this is Aid. Oh, goodness. So, this is tough, because... So, first off, we have to... Our command for Aid, for call, is Star Power. So it's not exactly the most responsive command in the world. Like, it works, but, like, there's a lot of, time that you have to, you know, it's not the same as just pressing a button. There's a travel distance involved. So that makes short-term ones like this and Athena's Aid kind of rough. So we don't love to see it. I know this is like I think this is the aid that you like always bound to get first on this run right here. But it's also, the other reason it's kind of rough is because we're not great at controlling our directions. We were able to, like, kind of get all of them there, but the problem with controlling our directions does not get easier when the goal of our call is to try to steer ourselves to smash into everything. So, it is not a... Whoopsies. I am totally just goofing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I started talking for a moment and completely lost all focus. Okay, we should be able to heal this back. We should be able to have some clean chambers. Yeah, we don't really care about bombing or aid too much. Whoopsies.
I'll just take that.
Yeah, we like keys. Jeez. I was trying to double dash through it. Please. There we go. Okay. We do get more Poseidon, which could make this boon better if we get some of this knockback synergy stuff. Whoopsies.
Say, word has reached me that you squared against one known as Theseus, our champion there in Elysium. He was a handful even when he lived. So much so that my honored brother Zeus, he took to calling him my son. Can you believe the nerve?
Okay, Tempest Flourish is weird. I guess we go ahead and take it. Which kind of sucks because we don't actually have something to use out of range other than just our cast, which we still only have one of right now. So, like, knocking people away is kind of not the greatest thing in the world unless we're knocking them into a corner, but the damage buff that we're getting from this is honestly probably just good enough to justify it, because especially if we can start knocking stuff into corners, that's going to do a ton.
Something I can use.
Do we just bite the bullet and buy the healing here. I don't want to. We definitely buy the gemstones. That's a pretty good rate for them. What's the next chamber? Darkness? Normal? Okay. I think we just hang on to the extra gold. We should, I mean, especially if we hit a fountain chamber like in the middle of Tartarus, we should be fine. And we should, knock on wood, we should be able to, I was gonna say no damage most of these chambers, and we immediately took damage. Given it was 2 damage, and then we took 3 damage. Okay, well, getting to these guys here is so rough. Okay.
You want to go?
Please. Okay, goodness. Okay, so my option here.
What's that portal thing there on the ground?
Okay, we get a Chaos Gate. I kind of wish we had bought that health now. I didn't know we were able to spawn Chaos Gates yet, but we just got our first one.
No way, Zag. Looking like you got yourself a gift from old Poseidon there. He's quite a catch, but again, hope you save some room for more.
Ooh, I do like Epic Trippy Shot a lot. It's kind of awkward with our Poseidon special because we're knocking people all over the place, but with my bias for Dionysus cast, I cannot be persuaded to take down an epic one. Or to turn down an epic one over, you know, 2 commons. I think we'll still be able to make pretty good use out of it, especially on the boss where she's not going to get knocked back as much. From the special. Do we just go for the boss chamber here? That's probably crazy. It's kind of risking a Death Defiance. If it's like the little teleporty guy, that'll suck a lot, because our cast is not really able to hit him, and like our special has a lot of charge up time. So I think we just go for the normal chamber here. I think we would be fine if that was like the big crystal laser thing, but I don't know. I don't want to take the risk of it being something else that could cost us a Death Defiance. This is 20 health. What is? That's just a necklace. It's just a normal chamber.
You are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out?
Yeah, I think we just go ahead and go for the Dio Boon. It's not like the greatest ever for this, but it's like fine.
Hey, what's with that Charon man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
I do like premium vintage a lot here, because it just gives us an extra nectar, and we do still need nectars to unlock keepsakes right now. And we're about to go into another nectar room, which means that is going to give us even more, so.
Perfect.
Do we drop the money to buy food here? I think we might just hold it, because, like, where we're at right now, we might be able to get to 150 before the end shot, and then actually buy a boon out of it. So I think we're just gonna hang on to the money. That is damage.
The perfect gift.
Okay. Well, I said that we would be fine with this guy. I guess it's time to prove it and try not to get at a bad angle with his lasers too much. Gotta just like push him into a corner and get a decent angle, which it looks like we are doing right now. He is cool.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Strong Drink is not bad here. High Tolerance is not really good because we still don't have 3 casts yet. It's a lot better when we can just, you know, spam like kind of the whole map with Fester Fog and just kind of always be in it. But it's not as good for this right now. Drunken Dash is fine. I think I'm just going to take Strong Drink. Just because getting it this early could ultimately save us a lot of health, since this counts for, you know, end of, it counts for fountains at the end of regions as well as, like, fountains, you know, in the middle of regions. So, and given, I guess we only have the in-region fountain for Tartarus right now, so we can't get it later than that, but still, like, we also don't have the upgrade that makes our fountains heal more, so they're currently only going to be healing like 20-ish, so just making them heal to full health is going to be really good for us. Whoopsies. Whoops. No. Ooh, that is very good. We now get 2 more shots at the Poseidon Dionysus duo boon, which would automatically make all of our pickups from now on epic. And getting that in Tartarus is not bad. It's generally not a particularly strong duo boon, but getting it this early could be very good.
I have to pick a side.
It's probably better to get Poseidon first here. Just in case we like Laser Shoals. Laser Shoals is pretty good. We could also get the Splash Dash here and just try to pick up Laser Shoals later. Huh. I think we get Splash Dash, or the Splash Dash, just because it just kind of kills stuff super hard in Tartarus, just because it does so much base damage. So, we'll just take it.
You wouldn't hang with me given the choice.
Don't take it personally, Dionysus.
Whoopsies. Totally just knocked it out of that. Come on. Come on. But dodge the damage from that trap, luckily.
Okay, thanks for a good laugh there, Zag. What was it I was going on about before?
I don't think we really care about any of this. I guess we can take, like, Positive Outlook. Like, we're not actually going to be standing in fog very often, so I think Positive Outlook is better than High Tolerance. It's just going to be on more often. And, like, we're really not using our attack. If we were getting something that... Like, if we were getting an attack boon, we would probably want it to be from another god, so we're, like, diversifying our options for the duo boons, whereas we already have Dionysus on our cast, so it's not opening us up to any new duo boons. So I think I'm just going to take Positive Outlook, because I don't think... If we took Drunken Strike, I don't think we would actually end up, like, using it. Just in a normal kind of a rotation of dash everywhere, special everywhere, cast everywhere. We could get... I don't know, we could get Artemis attack, but we don't really... The duos that opens us up for aren't really any good, and it still doesn't really make us use our attack. The question is, do we just take the Darkness here for future runs? And pass up on, because I don't think Artemis is very good here. If anything, we would take Hermes, and I don't know, extra dashes from Hermes could be good with Splash Dash. But I think we just kind of invest in future runs with the Darkness and also hang on to some extra gold.
I'm back, Meg.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your precious partner.
Oh, I did not even see that animation coming out. I had too many Poseidon animations going off, I couldn't see anything. Whoopsies. That is not where it was supposed to go. Whoopsies. Ugh. Okay, let's just chill out here. Oops. Okay, yeah, we're kind of just goofing up everything. I can feel my fingers starting to, like, lose coherence. I'm probably, I think this is probably going to be last run. I'll probably pick back up tomorrow, or maybe in a couple of days. Yeah, you really cannot dash to do that. Okay, let's just do this instead. Please, let me hit her. There we go, we got 2 hits. Oh, please don't tell me we die to this. There we go. Okay, we at least made it past that. Which gives us something. I think a chunk of darkness. I think we beat... Yeah, we've already beaten Mebu with Sword, so we just get a good little chunk of darkness. And we're probably dead pretty soon. I don't know. I guess we're picking up. Well, okay, yeah, because Strongling heals us to full, and we can also go in here and get a Lucky Tooth. So we're actually... We have a decent chance of still going a pretty good ways.
All set.
I think these are all fine. Tidal Dash is going to continue being good into Asphodel because it's going to push people onto Magma. We can go ahead and take the gemstones.
Up we go then. Getting warmer.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof. How many now?
Yeah, we keep getting keys because we're gonna need
Moving right along.
a lot to unlock our last 2 weapons, and then we're still gonna need more of them to unlock our mirror talents. But that is not the direction that was supposed to go. Whoops. Okay. die. Please die. No. He just dodged every one of those dashes. Okay, cool. Let's see. I think we just go for the shop here to try to get a boon. Just because, I don't know, we need something that starts, like, making this build broken, because currently we're just kind of fine. Hammers are good to make builds broken, as it turns out. It sucks that we can't buy that and our gemstones, though. How many gems is that? 20. 20 is actually a lot. And I don't think there are many hammers that, like, make this insane. Ooh, actually we could get the double Nova thing that makes it so that a special hits twice but doesn't knock back. Because I think it might still knock back, since it's a Poseidon special. So that would be really good. I guess we just go ahead and go for that.
Should come in useful.
Yeah, hits twice no longer knocks foes away. I don't think there's anything else we take here. Nah. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got the thing that we want. No. Okay, this sucks. Please. Okay.
Bye, you two.
I guess we can go ahead and give a nectar to Elise. Elise does have a useful keepsake to have for the sake of shield and bow, because getting Doom special on those is like really good. And that can be like counter gun defining, so we can go ahead and we still have one nectar left, so after that, so we can go ahead and do that, because this will be helpful for 2 different weapons.
I am feeling generous as well, so here, a small token for you of my affection.
You have my thanks, Lord Ares.
Ah, my favorite underworld death dealer. I so look forward to the pain you shall inflict this time around.
Nice.
Okay. Interesting. Urge to Kill is going to be very helpful against the boss. Upping both our special and our cast by that much is a lot. Curse of Agony makes a pretty good case for us actually beginning to use our attack. Just because we're able to weave it in, and those are, like, 100 damage is nothing to shake a stick at, for sure. So if we can just kind of incorporate a dash strike into our normal rotation now and then, we will get a lot of damage out of that. But will it be more than we're getting off of Urge to Kill? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Curse. Especially, I mean, it also opens us up to more duo boons. Although I don't think... Yeah, I don't know. There aren't really any that we care about with Poseidon and Dionysus, so I guess that's actually kind of a moot point. But I still think it's ultimately better if we can just start incorporating attacks a little more. Because we now actually have a pretty good reason to. Whoopsies.
Right.
Whoopsies. Please. I cannot believe that hit. Okay, that was a bad idea. Please. Okay. I hate these things. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. Please just come back over here. Cool.
Alright.
What's going on there, cuz? Can I call you cuz? Got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Extra dash is good. Flurry cast literally does nothing, because we only have one caster right now. So that's not good. Dodge or extra dash? I think we take the extra dash, especially since we have splash dash. Getting another one of those is pretty good. I think we take max health here to attempt not to die at this boss. Okay.
She'll keep me going.
I'm gonna say this build luckily makes those little skeleton guys very easy, because we could just kind of dash into them and keep specialing them and keep knocking them back, and they're not really ever able to hit us unless we get pretty unlucky. So I think this is final chamber before the boss, so I think we go for the shop here to just try to get food, and if we don't get food, we hope we get a mystery boon, since those only cost 125. And if we don't get that, then we hope we get Central Heart. Yeah, that's reasonable. There are like few shops that we can see that aren't good for this here, because even if we get like darkness or gemstones or something, that's still good. Okay. Do we take 20 gemstones over the 25 max life? I think we do.
I'll pay for that.
I think it's better for future runs.
Don't you have something to say to me?
Okay. Give me my cast, please. Okay. Huge. That's not the way that was supposed to go. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Really taking a lot of damage here. Okay, we did not get a 2 hits that we wanted off our lead, but that's okay. I think we still got this. Oh. I started talking and stopped paying attention. I was gonna say the difficult part was gonna be doing it without a Death Defiance, or without using our Death Defiance more lucky too. But looks like that plan is gone now. But that's fine.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No?
We'll have you back here soon enough, I think.
I guess we just... yeah, we can just go for the max health either. Not bad. Oh, I totally forgot. So you know how I said, I was gonna take Curse of Agony? Because we could start, you know, incorporating an attack into a normal rotation, and it could start doing big chunks of damage. Yeah, I totally forgot that we had it. This is rough. We definitely take that, because that's a good chunk of darkness. Okay, no, we just have to remember to use our attack, and then everything's fine. Do we just sell it? Do we just sell it because we know that we're not going to use it? No, we're going to use it. We're going to be good at the game, I promise.
Let's slay some heroes then.
What else can Hamlet even do here? I mean, I guess we give it a shot. Like, I don't know what other special things we can even get after we've already gotten 2 special buffs.
Keep them coming.
Whoops. Please die. Please die. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can actually get for our special now. Since we already have 2, I don't know that there's any other things that we could roll. Because I know there are a lot of things with Hamlers where like it won't let you do certain combinations like on the same move. So like for example on Exeglyph, the Adamant Rail, you know, there's one that makes your special, which fires the big bomb up into the air. There's one that makes it a huge bomb that can also hurt you, and there's one that makes it a cluster of 5 smaller bombs, and like, for example, you can't combine those two. And I know that most weapons have quite a few different things like that where it doesn't let you get certain combinations. So I think with the 2 that we already have, there might not be any more specials that we can get. I guess we just go for double edge? I don't know. The fact that it hits twice doesn't mean very much to us, because it's not like it's stacking Doom twice, because we don't have that Ares perk. I guess it's just the best thing here, though. Like, Hoarding Slash really isn't doing much for us, especially since we don't have a normal, like, attack damage boon on our attack. We just have Doom instead. So, I guess double edge is fine.
That's a blade.
Please. Poseidon Dionysus. Interesting. The problem is the duo boon that this gives us a chance at really isn't useful anymore, because it's the one that makes all your boons be at least epic, but we're not going to be picking up many more boons. Getting this early would have been really good, but, you know. Like, the fact that this gives us 2 rolls at a duo boon would usually be very relevant, but the duo boon that it gives us isn't really one that we care about. We might just go for the money here and just pass up this chamber because we're probably going to take a lot of damage from it. I think this is the only way we have, like, any chance of surviving the boss. I think it's still a slim chance, but... Please. Get hit. There we go. I think we go ahead and go Poseidon here to try to get our laser controls. That will be very good for us because we have a ton of stuff that knocks people back. And it's Asterius. Okay, this is gonna be tough.
Both of you together, which doesn't seem particularly fair.
Life isn't particularly fair, Short One, nor death. I'd have expected you to know as much. But here, have your fair fight.
Whoopsies. Let me out of here. Whoops. Whoopsies. I forgot that he changes that attack pattern. Okay, we should still have this. If we don't do that. Whoops. There we go. Okay.
I respect your strength, Short One. The champion of Elysium awaits. Until such time.
Got him that time.
And we get the duo boon. Okay. Well, we take the laser controls.
The ocean's fury. Not finished yet.
Oopsies. That was a little rough.
Welcome.
Please, just have it. Okay, keys, water, darkness. I vote keys. Whoops.
Good night.
Oh, that's just this whole chamber, isn't it? Okay, yep, it's one of these. Oh, not the whole thing. Just most of it. Okay. I guess gemstones are nice. We don't have that many, do we? I forgot how to check that. Okay, we have 54. I think 54 is enough, and we have how much darkness? 167. We're still gonna need quite a bit more to start getting the like cast upgrades that we want out of the mirror pretty soon. So I think we go for the darkness here. Oh, I got stuck on the wall. Oopsies. Oh, I totally died. Okay. I don't know that I'm super familiar with that attack from those Elite Shield guys, because it was something that hit twice, and I'm not sure that I know what it was. It might have been the little fan of projectiles that they shoot out. But I noticed that one did 8 and one did 10. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess it might have been the base attack, like the melee attack itself, and then one was the projectile.
Down by an exalted great shield, huh? Did you try attacking while their guard was down, or did they just not let down their guard at any rate?
I did attack while the guard was down and got hit.
Yeah, I'll dispense some of these gems with the house contractor.
I understand that you created quite a stir within Elysium. An all-out brawl within Eternal Paradise.
You call that paradise? It's just a bunch of shades bored out of their former skulls, itching for a chance to feel alive again.
What would you know of it? The greatest mortals have their every need fulfilled within that place. Dread to hear what they shall say of all of this.
You'll find out soon enough.
Whoops. Okay, so let's definitely get
Let's do it.
on minor prophecies.
Minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
I think we're just gonna go over to that and also, yeah, the fountain chamber is really good.
Contractor, my good shade. Another job for your distinguished.
I think we're just gonna get that, because I think you automatically get one thing from the Fated List of Prophecies. I think it like refunds you some gemstones basically. So we'll get that, nab a couple of other, I don't know, 1 or 2 other things from the contractor, and then I'll probably go ahead and shut down the stream for tonight, and then I will be back on again sometime soon.
I understand. It's just... Am I supposed to keep pretending nothing's changed? This house is cracking at the seams, and no one's going to admit it?
The house shall stand eternally. Although in what condition, it is ours to decide. Our obligation is to keep the house in order.
I know. You're right, of course you're right. I'll do my best. I'll do my best for both our sakes, Nyx.
was that about? Hey, the lounge is open.
The prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I, just wanted to say, don't bother picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work. Greetings, broker.
Is there anything else? Is anything good to trade here? Not really, not yet. I might cash in for a key once I actually know how much I'm getting off of the Fated list here. I'm not sure.
Hey, that must be the Fated list. Scratch one off the
Oopsies.
Fated list.
Oh, okay, so we already got all those, so we get some nectar, which is good. Okay, so it doesn't give you anything back right away. Inherently, it did for us, because we already fulfilled this, so we get some nectar, which is good. We'll be able to use that pretty soon and actually start getting all of our Olympian gods filled out
This determinism thing again.
to get their keepsakes. I think the next weapon costs 8. I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, something back there for you,
Another
pal.
weapon.
Yeah, costs 8. Okay, so let's unlock that.
Twin fists of Malphon. I'll strengthen
Let's
those
talk to
opposing
Scully.
and talk you into fighting back this.
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give.
Okay. And then, yeah, I think we just, I don't think we go to try to like, oh, I guess we can't actually trade for the 5 keys to make that work. I think we just keep, in either case, I think we just keep saving up keys to, whoopsies, to, get the last weapon once it pops up. Might as well go ahead and get this. I don't think we're going to be taking these plundered gloves terribly often, but we might sometimes. So, yeah, with that done, I think we are... I guess we can... Yeah, we have the extra connector now, so we can give a few of these. I don't know that I'll be using Nyx's ever. Same with Mega's. We already gave to Cerberus and Hypnos. Achilles isn't here. And we already gave to Skelly. Yeah, I guess we just hang on to our nectars. So, anyway, I think that about wraps up for today. I feel pretty good for the first session. Like, we were able to, I think we had already, yeah, we had gotten past Megara on run 2, and it did not take us many more runs to already start getting good chunks into the game with this. And that's, you know, that's really only going to get easier as we get, you know, our second Death Defiance from the mirror, as we start getting our cast upgrades from the mirror and start opening up those kinds of builds. Yeah, so I don't know. I know it took us, on my other save file, it ended up taking, I think, 22 attempts to actually beat the final boss. We will see how long it takes on this one. I'll have to actually go ahead and look at the save file to see how many we've done already. Only 5, and we've already made it to Elysium twice, I think. Twice? So yeah, we're already getting pretty deep into the game, deeper than I would have thought for sure. So I will be back soon, and we will see how quickly we are able to actually beat Hades, the boss, not the game, because, you know, you need to beat the final boss a lot of times before you actually beat the game. But for now, I will be logging off and hopefully honing my skills a little more so I'm not dashing into traps quite as much with this D-pad. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later.